Yeah, we're going with you too. All right, y'all. We got these two done. It's $28. We went to 5:30, so it's gonna take us into our second hour. The first drop off was 11 minutes, 4.7 miles, which ain't too bad. We get this. So we door dashing the bars.
Hell yeah.
4.7 miles, and we're gonna drop this off. And that'll be $28 for the second hour. Hopefully we can, like I said, get this knocked out quick. It's only 11 minutes to start with. So somebody must have been out here stealing. See Boardman police out here. Somebody might have got caught stealing out here today. But like I said, we got 4.7 miles, 11 minutes on this one. So it shouldn't be too long. And then we'll get the other drop off done. So either way, we'll be looking at $30 or $28 for our second hour out. All right, let me get this loaded up and we get started. Well, like I said, y'all look like somebody got caught stealing. You see the Boardman police out here. All right, let me get y'all in the ride. And then we're gonna head out. Like I say, our first one is 4.7 miles, 11 minutes, and we're gonna be going to the south side. All right, y'all, we in the car. Make sure this camera balance. This one look like it want to take us back down Boardman Canfield Road, and we'll probably end up turning on either Lockwood or Mill Creek Boulevard. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take y'all through the park so y'all can see the golf course, because we ain't been through there yet. So I'm gonna take y'all through the park so you can see the golf course. It's all towards the south side anyway. Like I said, Mill Creek Boulevard is after the golf course, but the golf course take you all the way over by Canfield Road. So I'm gonna take y'all that way, and then at least y'all get to see the golf course for the first time. Like I said, this did take us our full hour, because right now it's 5:36. So 5 miles plus the distance is gonna take us to get to the west side, because I think the second trip was on the west side. So we'll see what that add up being. But for the first hour, it was a fail. We got our trip at 4:30-ish, and we got that one done, $14. But the second hour, we gonna say it was a success, because we got to do 28, and it's only gonna take us about an hour or less to get these done. I'm U-turning. Don't do this out here in Boardman. I don't think U-turns is legal most places in Ohio, so be careful. But I wanted to take y'all through this park. This is what I was telling y'all about. So we might add a couple miles to this trip. But I want y'all to go through Mill Creek Park. This is the golf course, Mill Creek Historic Park. And hopefully I don't get in trouble for doing that. We want to go through Mill Creek Park to show them the golf course area. The police Police is behind me making this YouTube video. Hopefully they don't give me no ticket for doing that. I know I wasn't supposed to be U-turning through there, but I wanted just y'all to see the park. I should have went down to another street and turned around, but I didn't. So we ride through here. We're gonna see this side of Mill Creek Park. And then, like I say, this took us a little longer. Not much, it's 4 miles, 11 minutes, or 9 minutes now. So the total was 11 minutes, so we shaved a couple minutes off, but it's all about the same. And like I said, we're going through Mill Creek Park. This area over to the left is the golf course side. You will see a lot of people out here in the summertime. Right now, people just like, there was somebody over there on skis, just going across the land flat. But Mill Creek Park is a nice park. Like I say, Pioneer Pavilion is coming up over here to our right. Not Pioneer Pavilion. It might be called Sticks Pavilion, but that'll be on our right. But this is the golf course. If y'all look over this way, that's the golf course. And this is where you come in to like the front of it right here, this area right here. So in the summertime, this might be packed. Now, I don't know if you have to have a membership to be part of this golf course at Mill Creek Park. I don't think so, but you might. So y'all have to, you know, check on that later on. But this is Mill Creek Park. And this, like I say, it's a big park. That's why this is just another half of it, another side of it that I don't usually show y'all. But y'all ain't been through here with me yet on this side of Mill Creek Park. So the pavilion, this is just a bathroom here, but the pavilion is coming up. This is called a comfort station. They call it a comfort station where you use the bathroom at over here. So that ain't too bad. And like I say, you got the Sticks Pavilion is coming up. It should be over here on the left, not too far from here. Like I said, we had a family reunion a couple times over here at Sticks Pavilion. When I was, I think 16 or 18 maybe. 18 or 19, I think was the last time we had one over here at Sticks Pavilion. And it's gonna be coming up over here pretty soon. Like I said, Mill Creek Park is a big park, and the pavilions, you do have to rent them. So you can't just, I mean, you can, if ain't nobody using it, you can use it. But if you want it for an event for sure, and you want to use it for, like I say, a family reunion or a special event, then make sure you take the time, spend the money, and actually book the pavilion. Don't just take the chance that it's going to be available when you get out here. And like I say, this is just another side of Mill Creek Park. This park is humongous. But like I say, when I can, I'm going to show y'all piece by piece here and there. But if you see the pavilion over right there to the left, right back there, that's Stitch Pavilion. And I believe they got a kitchen inside of this one. Yeah, it's called Stitch. S-T-I-T-T, Stitch Pavilion. So I believe they got a kitchen in there you can cook too, but I ain't 100% sure. I ain't been there in a long time. And then they got like little parking areas over here. And like I say, this brings you out over near Canfield Road. So you get to see nature, even though it's houses right next to it. And the park is full of nature. Like everywhere you go, like I say, it's almost everywhere you go is some kind of trails or a walking path or something to do down here. So make sure you come to Youngstown, check out Mill Creek Park. All right, now we back over here on Shields Road. Shields Road. The run over to is gonna take us up to Glenwood and Southern Boulevard, and then we'll use that to go. We'll use that to go to our drop off. But like I say, this is all Mill Creek Park area. Both sides here, you can access Mill Creek Park from either side of the Shields. If you keep going across, then you would have been to Canfield Road. So the first part lets you out on Shields Road, but if you keep going across Mill Creek Park, then it's gonna let you out on Canfield Road. So, but like I say, we gonna take this way. It's a little quicker because we going to Hillman. We're only about 4 minutes away from our first drop off now. So, but we are 15 minutes into our next hour. But the next hour, like I say, it was dang near 30 bucks. I think we $2 off. It might be 28 bucks, but I'll let y'all know for sure when we get them both delivered. So either way, our second hour was a good hour. It was over $20 an hour. And we didn't get pulled over, y'all. The police went the other way, so they ain't gonna hold us for the U-turn. I appreciate you, Boardman Police Department, for not giving me a ticket for that fuck shit, making a U-turn in the middle of 224. Just trying to do a video for the people. All right, y'all, so we on Glenwood now, and we're gonna take Glenwood to Hillman and get this dropped off. They do got another lake over here on this side. I forgot the name of this lake. It's called something else. It's not Lake Glacier. Or it might be Lake Glacier too. The whole lake may be Lake Glacier. I don't know. Next time we go through there so y'all can see that too. But I believe it's called, that lake on that side got a different name. But like I said, Mill Creek Park, it's a big park, so there's plenty to see if you ever come and visit Mill Creek Park. All right, we're still on our first drop off. We're about 2 minutes out. And I don't know if we're dropping off at a house or an apartment. I'm hoping it's a house so we ain't gotta walk up no stairs or catch no elevators, but you really never know till you get there. And I didn't look at it before I pushed the button, or I can tell y'all. Okay, yeah, it looked like it's a house, so we should be cool. Look like it should be a quick drop off at the door. Like I said, now we on Midlothian, so it brought us around to Midlothian. And we're gonna take Midlothian up to Hillman. And then our drop off should be fairly close. It should be less than half a mile, maybe about a quarter of a mile once we get to Hillman. Like I said, I always appreciate y'all ride with me. If y'all made it through the video, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so y'all know when I post new stuff, and keep riding with me. All right, we gonna turn on him as soon as this light gives us to go. This used to be a 4-lane road, but recently they cut it down to like 2 lanes and a turning lane. They thought about putting stop signs here at this intersection, but it didn't work out. It was too many accidents, I think, when they start thinking about doing what, it just was too many accidents at this intersection. Because this intersection do get busy. Like I said, it ain't as busy as it used to be because there ain't as many people. This is the back of the library, that brick building right there. That's our public library we got here now. And they built that where the old Giant Eagle was. I'll have to go through there one day, through the parking lot, let y'all check it out. So we're almost down the hill to our spot. And we'll get this dropped off. And then we'll be headed to the west side. I'm thinking it's gonna take us down across Glenwood somewhere. And then...
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
Take us down across Glenwood. And then over to the west side. So we'll see how long that second drop off gonna be. All right, let's get this one dropped off, y'all, and I'll be right back with it. Yeah, and this is gonna be $28 for this hour, so that's good. Let me make sure I get the right groceries. Yep, this is a single bag. Then the other people got the 3 bags. So let's get this one done. So we got that one knocked out. We working on the second one. This one is 13 minutes. First one was 11 minutes. So total about 24 minutes. 4 miles on the first one, 4.7. And this is 5.7. So figure, what's that about? 10, 11 or so, 11 and some change. 11.2 or so. 11.4, something like that miles. It is gonna take us down Indianola and then across Glenwood, and then we'll be going down Canfield Road. Where we was at in the park, if we'd have kept cutting across the park, we could have came out on Canfield Road. So that first road that when we cut across, it was Shields. If we'd have just turned right back into the park and kept on going, we'd have passed that other lake. I'm gonna have to take y'all over there one day. But that's only, I believe, a one-way on that side. So you gotta go one direction, I think. And then the other side, you might be able to go the other direction. But like I said, it brought us back out over here on Canfield Road from where we was at in Boardman. But we gonna head on down Indianola, and we're gonna take Indianola to Canfield Road, get this dropped off. Like I say, it ain't bad for an hour's worth of work, even though it didn't take us no full hour. We're only gonna have about less than 30 minutes once we get it dropped off. And we're still gonna be about 10 minutes or 15 minutes to get back to our zone. So either way, it was a good hour, 28 bucks. And we got to see a couple different areas of Mill Creek Park that y'all didn't get to see before. And we're gonna get down here. Like I say, this used to be my school when I was a kid over here. And they turned it into a grocery store. And this empty lot right here, this parking lot. But they turned it into a grocery store, and then they closed down the grocery store too. So hopefully we get another grocery store somewhere over here on this side of town. When we start our food truck this summer, or this fall, or well, what's coming next? Spring. When we start the food truck in the spring, the Lemonade Girls Deli and Cafe, lemonade, street corn gonna be our top two things that we selling, but we will have other things on the menu, and we are gonna try to carry around fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, bread, milk, cheese, eggs, lunch meat, and then frozen meat, chicken, hamburger, fish. So we want to have something for our community, and we're gonna try to stay in the community unless we're doing an event. So people who can't make it to a grocery store because there really ain't one close to here and get quality meat, fresh meat, and fruit and vegetables, we gonna, we bringing it to you. We gonna be in your neighborhood. We gonna be on your street. So look out for us all around Youngstown. This starting this spring, the Lemonade Girls Cafe and Deli. Like I said, we've been doing a lemonade business for a couple of years now. We had a little rough start, had to get some permits, license, and all that type of stuff. So we were operating the proper way, and we did all that, got our tax information and all that in order. So this year we're gonna come out and we're really gonna do it for the community. Every Friday and Saturday we give out free hot dogs. It started off, we was just doing it for the kids, but now we do it for everybody. So Friday and Saturday, y'all see us out. You see the Lemonade Girls sign up. Know that we giving fresh fruit and vegetables to everybody. So look out for us out there. Like I say, this is Canfield Road. This is where the mill is. This is Lantern's Mill, used to be over here. This is where we would have popped out if we had kept across Shields to come this way across to Canfield Road from where we were. We're about 9 minutes out, 4 miles from this drop off. Like I say, it was a good hour, and hopefully the next hour just as good. We get these dropped off, and then we'll try to, get another good order, get another good trip somewhere. We're gonna pass Bear's Den. Bear's Den is another place where you can access Mill Creek Park. That's where they got the other little fountain where the kids can play, and they got a pavilion there that people don't rent too often because there ain't no kitchen or nothing, but you can go over there in the summer, and if ain't nobody using it, you can enjoy it. This right here is the Berry Den, the Blind Bear and Cub Cafe. That's sort of a new spot they just opened, but if you see the parking lot full, they get a nice crowd over there. So I don't know where they were located before, but they got a solid customer base to be a fresh startup bar. So I'm thinking they might have started off somewhere else and found a better location here. But either way, like I say, that's on Canfield, the corner of Canfield Road and Bear's Den in Youngstown. And it's nice to have a place that you can go to that close to the city where you don't have to worry about driving far. So that you could almost walk there if you live in that neighborhood or in this neighborhood over here between the west side and the south side. So that's kind of cool. All right, y'all, we almost up to Meridian Road and we'll be on the west side. I think the left side of this street may be considered the south side till you get to a certain point, and then the right side of the street is considered the south side until you get to a certain point, then it's the west side. I know by Meridian Road it's the west side, but the post office for Fosterville, which is the south side, this is the post office that you would go to, or your local post office. Now, it used to be a post office in Uptown over there off of Market Street, but when they started closing post offices some years back, they closed that one first, and they kept the one out here in Canfield. The one in Youngstown that was in Fosterville near Uptown, it was a smaller post office, so maybe that was the reason they closed it. You know, they didn't feel like they needed it. Yeah, we ain't gonna run no lights. We gonna
hard brake detected.
And this app on the talk crazy, like jumped out the window. But yeah, this is Meridian Road. So we at Meridian right now. This is like a 3-point intersection from Walgreens back to this side of Meridian. I got the light, the arrow. I wasn't paying attention to people behind me messing around with y'all. Alright, so we back over here, like I said, on Meridian Road. This is the west side. This area, like I said, one side is considered Austintown, the other side is considered the west side. I don't know how far you gotta go before it's called Austintown, but you know, this is the west side of Youngstown. And like I said, it's connected to the suburb. Like I said, this is gonna take us into the 6 o'clock hour. Not quite 6:30, but if we get lucky, like I say, we'll get a trip over here on this side of town, and we'll get to catch another trip and make this more than $28 an hour. So we can make our 2-hour time average great. Like I say, we're on Meridian Road now. We're gonna be turning on 4 Mile Run, which is about a mile, 2 miles almost up ahead. And then we'll be real close to our drop off, probably less than half a mile. This street over here too, you want to do the speed limit, because like I say, police will sit down here in this little dip by the church that we going down, and you don't want no ticket, don't get none of that money back. I almost had to get some back earlier when I made that Huey, but God is good. So I'm giving y'all some good content. So we headed down, like I say, through here. Then you watch out, they'll be parked there sometime, or sometime on the other side of this street by this white sign. But them ain't the only 2 places, so it's better off just not to speed through here. Watch your speed, do the speed limit. Keep your money in your pocket, or spend it on something nice for you, your family, your girl, something. Don't blow it by having to pay a ticket because you was moving too fast. All right, this is decamp. Decamp is decamp on one side, and that's why I say it's split the sides of town. Decamp on the east and New Road to the west. So this may be the split between Austintown and Youngstown, Meridian Road. But decamp, you can follow that back a ways back, and you can run into Canfield Road and get back towards Mill Creek Park that way. And decamp, it takes you up, or New Road, it'll take you up towards Raccoon Road in Austintown. So we ain't too far from 4 Mile Run now, so coming up on it pretty swift. I was telling y'all the other day about when I first got my driver's license. When I took the driving test, like I said, I took it out there in Canfield near Fairground Boulevard. But let me get over because they ain't gonna make this light. There's some traffic coming. But where I actually took the written part of my test, it used to be a Bureau of Motor Vehicles or a driver of motor vehicles, whatever you call it in your city, right up here next to this gas station. And that's actually where I took the written part of my test when I was 16 to get my driver's license. And I passed the test and was able to get my driver's license. And then after that, I think I jumped in the car a couple weeks later, and me and my cousin drove all the way to St. Louis to pick up a boat. So that was like my first out-of-state trip when I got my license. Yeah, right here. Yeah, it used to be next to that gas station. It was a Bureau of Motor Vehicles. It's closed since then, though. So we're on the west side, and we're gonna take 4 Mile Run right up here to the left. It's a little street that help you avoid the light, I guess, on Mahoney Avenue ahead there, and they take you up a couple blocks around some businesses so you can avoid the light on Mahoney Avenue over there. The little bar over here, I ain't never been in there, but they always seem to get a nice little crowd too. And we have been over here before. We've taken a 4 Mile Run before. Like I said, it's a couple little places over here. They got this bar that they never opened. It looked like they sold it. I don't know. The Zodiac bar. I don't see they sign up there no more unless it blew down. But maybe they sold it. It's hard to have a business in that little location because, like I said, this area is heavily policed. So if you're going out in this area, especially to a new club or bar, you probably want to take an Uber if you drink so you don't get in trouble. Because the police do sit over here around this bend. Sometime they will pull you over. This bar right here, it's an old school bar. That Budapest bar that you see there, that's a little old school spot. They be having like Wing Tuesday and stuff, but a bunch of old heads hang there. I done picked people up from there before. And we're gonna go up the hill, and we're gonna be going to the left up here, and we're about, like I say, less than a minute out from our drop off. So that was 28 bucks. We just missed our turn, so let me turn right here. I was looking around, looking too far ahead.
Hard brake detected.
This hard brake detected crap is going out of their mind because that was not a hard brake. But I think that app a little too sensitive. They just opened up a car dealership here, but I don't know if it's still open. They got some little used cars on that corner building house right there. But we're gonna get up here and drop this off. This looks like it's right here where this no outlet is. So we got a few items. We're gonna get them dropped off.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door. Leave at door on right.
Gonna be $28 an hour for this Myers trip. So first hour 14, sort of a fail, but second hour made up for it because, like I said, we got 28 off of this one, and it didn't take us very long. We is using up the hour, I guess, because of the distance that it took to drop off, but it was worth it. All right, let me drop this off, y'all, then get up out of here. All right, y'all, so DoorDash paid $12 on that one. And that's what I say, the consistency of their delivery fee is different, because if you remember the other day, we got a $17 delivery fee downtown. They want us to go to Austintown, and they want us to, nah, we ain't doing that. That's 23 miles now. All right. Yeah, all right, so the tip for the first drop-off was $9.50. Tip for the second drop-off was $6.50. So $12 for the DoorDash on that one. But like I said, the other day they gave us $17 for a Myers trip on a one order. So it ain't consistent to what they gonna give you for the drop-offs. I don't know how they deciding, but it's a little funny the way they do it. But like I say, for our second hour, we ain't doing too bad. We got our $28, and first hours was only like 14 and some change, but we riding. Some of this dirt off the window. Then we gonna head back down 4 Mile Run. And get back into the Canfield area. The trip, I might have took it, but the $23 one or the $21 one that just came through, but it was 23 miles and it was 2 stops. One was at Dollar General, which meant I had to shop, and then the other one was at Anthony's Kitchen, and then we were taking it out past Boardman. So that was a little too much going on with that one, distance and shopping wise, so I really wasn't with that. But all right, so we gonna wrap this one up, head back to our zone, and as soon as we get another good trip, we're gonna be back at it and make us some more money. All right, y'all, in a minute.